Hello, friends. If you noticed a name change in my channel, it's still the same channel. I'm pretty much going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to change it from Young's Crossing Creations to Our Home at Young's Crossing. And because I don't always create something, and maybe that's why my channel doesn't grow, or maybe it's just the boredom of my videos. I don't know. But anyway, when you see Our Home at Young's Crossing, that's the same me. I also wanted to tell you today I'm making some little, well, they're not hostess gifts because they're from a hostess. My sister's given a little brunch for some friends of hers from where she moved from, and they're all going to come and see her here in her new home. And so I wanted to make up some kind of little, not a party favor, but maybe gifts from the hostess. And I went on YouTube, of course, and I found one of my people I subscribe to that I really enjoy. My Porch Prints Junk Journaling Tutorials, and she blew me away with one of her last videos, and she called them button bees. And I was so excited, I went on her website, her Etsy site, and I purchased some of the downloads of the bees and some of the tags and stuff. Kind of got carried away, but I just loved them, and I was so excited to do them that I forgot to do the buttons, but I'll probably do a couple with the buttons. But I thought these would be really cute for my sister to have on hand for her friends at the party. And I'm going to do one now for you to watch. It's a little different than the others I did, but I'll show you those too. So here we go. With this, I printed out one of her papers, and then I used one of her tags that she had on something, and I traced it out and put it on that paper. Now I'm going around the edge to age it a little bit. I did that with the Distressed Oxide Vintage Photo. And then I'm going to put a hole here at the top. And then I printed out from the same My Porch Prints and some little tags that she had. I printed some other ones too, or they were included on the bee sheets. On this one, I'm going to use this. Just put friendship there. For this one, I cut out a little bit bigger bee than I've been. These are on her website as well, her Etsy site as well. And I came up with an idea that I did years ago in a presentation I did at one of my clubs. And I had this little piece of foam. It came in something I ordered. And I cut off just a little snippet of it. I'm also going to use the Vintage Photo Distressed Oxide around the edge of the bee. I chose some lace, and I've already cut it to the size I want on my card. This time I used some fabric glue. I've been using my hot glue gun. I think I'm better with that. This is what I was talking about that I had done before. I'm going to put 2 little dots on the underside of my bee. Then these little pieces of foam that I cut out, I'm going to put those underneath like so. Then when I put it on my card, it'll give it kind of a 3D effect. Like so. Now on this one, I will put the buttons. I had been forgetting, but this time I'll do it. I'm going to put a little dot of glue on its body and head. And I got this one that's a little bit translucent. I'm going to put it down here where the black and yellow stripes are. Then I'm going to put this one up here at the top. It looks like so. Once again, this wasn't my idea, but I thought it was just an excellent idea. Ooh, that's a pretty lace too. This is so much fun. Okay, I like this one. Seam binding. That's what it is. I bought this at Walmart years ago. Never even opened it. You can tell it's a long time ago because the old green stickers, price tags. Okay. And I'm just going to pull out what I want here. Whoops. Okay, I'm pulling the ribbon in from the back, like so. Then I'm going to push it through. Well, not the ribbon, the seam tape lace. And I have this. And I think my sister's friends will enjoy that. Here's some more I did. This one. This one. And this one. And this. And this one. I may put buttons on some more. I'm not sure. I really like it as it is. But it's, like I said, it's so much fun. You need to check out My Porch Prints junk journaling tutorials. And you can find a link to her Etsy shop. They're just so much fun. I just don't want to quit. I probably have enough already, but I'm going to keep going. This one I got, and it was already just aged around here on the paper that I printed out. So I'm just going to have to do it around the other sides and try to make it look the same. I'm going to hole punch the top. This one we're going to do Hello Friend, because these are all her friends that are going to be attending. I'm going to do a little of the distressed oxide on this one as well. Got another bee here. First I'm going to put the lace. I just happen to have this same shade of green and some lace, so I'm using it. Like so. I'm going to distress around the edges of this bee. I think I need to that's better. Now I'm going to find a couple little more snippets of foam. Let's see, so I'll just cut some more. I think I'll just cut one long one on this time. That's what it looks like without the button. I have a little bit of green here. Hope it's long enough for my towel. And there we have it. I decided to put buttons on this one. And there we go. So much fun. I have a tag here that I cut out. For a template, and I'm just using some kind of off-white cardstock. It's not as dark or vintage looking as the other was. I'm going to put the hole punch through it. Now I'm going to distress the whole thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to try to distress this whole thing myself.
Looks kind of bad there, but I'm going to have a lot of stuff on it, so. Okay. All right. Now I have this alchemy stencil. This may not work at all. I should have just practiced on another tag. I'm just enjoying it so much that I want to keep trying different things. All right, now the reveal. Kind of thick at the top, but I'm going to still try it. Some people say don't clean your stencils with a baby wipe, but out here in the bungalow I don't have water, and I figured the baby wipe's better than letting it dry on there. But don't do as I do. Do as they say. Now I've got a bee cut out. Like I did the other bees, I'm going to hit it with this Distress Oxide. Now I need a lighter color ribbon here because it's such a dark piece. That'll brighten it up a little. But first I'll glue on the tag, the nameplate I chose for it. Okay, got that done. Now this, I'm going to put a little dot of glue right here. Might as well going around like so. All right, and cut this little edge off. Now I'll get my foam and cut some little bit of pieces off. Put two dots of glue. And then put glue on the foam again. Since my letters for my stencil are brown, I'll do my tie for my tag in brown as well. And there is that one. It's not my favorite. It also says, friends are the family you choose. I'm going to do one more. And that should do it. This is one of the porch print pieces that you get from her Etsy shop. It's already distressed around the edge from printing it out. It was already that way, but I cut a little further out from the edge, so I'm just distressing what I had left. This says Friends Forever. Very appropriate for her little party. And I'm using some green lace this time. I'm going to put it up a little higher. I don't know why, just you can do whatever you like. Now, some more foam. And put glue on it. I don't know, I may not like it. I want to try this black. Because the words on the plate are black. There we have it. Friends forever.
And here are the results. Such a fun project. That's all I have for today. I just wanted to share that little project with you that I found on YouTube, and hopefully you can get some of the prints and try it yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on Our Home at Young's Crossing. Bye.